Hey guys, welcome back to Doobies to Dollars podcast. It's your girl Paisley Hayes, and today I got a very special guest, Casey.
What's up, girl? Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming today.
No problem.
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm blessed.
Good.
I'm happy.
Good.
I'm awesome.
Me too.
You look awesome. We like doing
I
the
know.
whole Candy Girls thing.
For sure.
Yeah, we do.
I like that color. I was literally 5 minutes ago. I was like, I'm going pink next.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because once I take this out, I'm getting me some pink braids. I'm talking about this pink. They can see you from across the street.
I like this, and I like doing the purple too.
The purple.
Mm-hmm.
I love trying colors. I love colors. I love standing out. I like, you know what I'm saying. I really like colors.
Yeah.
Bright colors. But it's crazy because I wear bright hair, but I wear dark color clothes.
That looks good.
Thank you. Like I wear a lot of black, but it's crazy because I will pop out with some different color hair. Like I'll be experimenting with the hair.
Yeah, I think it's good. It makes you stand out too.
Yeah. People like, hey pink, or whatever color I got on. Oh, yeah.
So who is Casey?
Well, I am Casey. Casey stands for Kristen Cherei. I'm known by Kristen Casey Cherei. That's me on all my socials. That's from YouTube to Instagram, Facebook. All that. I am a rapping ass nigga. That's what I do. I'm a writer. Well, I rap, I write, and we have a podcast as well with Lady Nate.
Okay, so what got you in? Did you start the podcast first or the rapping game first?
Oh, I definitely started rapping first.
Okay.
I've been rapping for a long time. I've been knowing how to rap since first grade.
Okay.
Because I got in trouble for writing raps. And I wasn't supposed to be saying some of the words that I was writing.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in trouble rhyming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the first grade, but actually start taking it seriously and professionally recording myself. That's been about 10 years.
Oh, you've been in it for a minute.
Yeah, so I've been doing it for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's the game changed since you first started to 2021?
Well, right about now, it seems like everybody's loving the female rappers.
Yes.
Like,
amen.
Yeah.
I love the female rappers.
Females is on top right now, and it's a beautiful thing because there once was a time where we was having a fight for our spot.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time where, it's anything that's male dominated, you get a couple of females and they gonna stand out, you know what I'm saying? But right now it's like, hey, this chick from here, this chick from here, this girl from here, she doing this, she doing that, and it's all like female bosses and female rappers. It's just chicks popping up all over the place, and they really running the game, and it's beautiful to see, and it's even more dope to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So I'm able to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Especially the changes because, I done seen a couple of days where, people would sleep on the females. Wasn't nobody putting no microphones to their face trying to hear what they was talking about.
Okay, in your opinion, which female rapper paved the way? Where would
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. You don't
well,
think
she paved a way.
Okay.
She paved a way. I can't necessarily say the way, but she did pave a way because when I think about female rappers, I admire Nicki Minaj, I admire Mia X, I admire Diamond. From Crime Up.
I love Diamond.
Oh yeah, Diamond's the one that made me talk my shit.
I used to
from a little girl. I run up, get down out. You know what I'm saying? Rocking my stilettos all day.
Oh yeah, stilettos, pump.
Yeah. So, it just depends. Like, Nicki Minaj, she's, one of the greatest to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as lyrics-wise, I think she was really dope. I think what she stood for was dope. You know what I'm saying? She had all of the girls, wanting to be Barbies and stuff like that. She came in the game and she kind of changed the game. She made certain stuff cool. Shout out to the ones that was before her, but, for me growing up, and not just growing up, being from my teen adolescence to an adult and watching her transition, it was like, oh, wow, Nicki Minaj is that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then, she changed up the hair. She changed up the flow. One thing I do like about her that I could say I maybe, got from her or took from her and related to my craft was her energy and her excitement on the track.
I love it.
Yeah, she's not on the track just boring. I can't get with a boring rapper. Yeah. I can't get it. They be so, they're so lyrical, but it's so flat. I just can't. But she had that excitement, and she make you want to listen to it. Not only does she make you want to listen to it once, she make you want to listen to it 3 or 4 times, and she just give you that energy every time. She come with the energy.
For sure.
So I miss with Nicki Minaj, but shout out to Megan Thee Stallion too, because you got all these chicks in the game. They coming up and they doing stuff that's never been done before. They coming, they breaking records. Like Cardi B, she breaking records. Megan Thee Stallion breaking records. Like it's like back to back breaking records, and it's like damn, like females is really killing it right now. So that's the dopest part.
Yeah, I love it too. And then you have, like you said, it's so many of them. You got all the dolls, Cash Doll, Dream Doll.
Oh yeah,
Asian the Bride.
All the dolls.
I love them.
Sure. And I can bet you that they say they got some of that doll stuff from Nicki Minaj because she was just Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Whether they want to admit it or not.
Well, some of them do give her props.
Oh. Okay.
I respect that.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with giving another female her props.
Okay, speaking of, let's get into this.
Hold on.
Get a sip. First off, are you from Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't really speak for other places, although I do feel like it kind of pertains to everywhere. Why do the girls out here don't want to show love to another girl? Like or in my opinion, I feel like females don't really support each other. I feel like there's not enough of it. I reach out to so many females, all the strippers, escorts, rappers, chefs, like you name it. Like I reach out to them, and it's hard.
It is?
Yes.
Well, some of those little bitches, they be too full of themselves. But I mean, it just is what it is. Like it wouldn't be nothing that I would take personal. Like, I done tried to do a lot of things where we had people coming up. They was like, I want to put together this all female this and this all female that.
Oh, that's already.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me know if it's gonna go through because I don't know. It's I guess egos might get in the way, or being a female, you kind of want the light, you kind of want the spotlight, you kind of really don't want to just have another chick like right here like all the time or whatever. I don't know how they be feeling. I don't be tripping personally. Okay. I support another female. Like I said, I like to see women on. It don't hurt my feelings not one bit to see another chick get her shining. Like we can shine together.
See, and that's how I am, because like I said, I'm a cam girl, so it's the whole premium Snap, OnlyFans, and just and that alone. Oh my gosh, it's hard for like. They just don't understand, if you support each other, you can grow together. But if you're just too busy trying to be that bitch and you don't feel like another one can have her shine, I don't feel like you succeed like that. I feel like you succeed in like support and like promoting each other. But even in the like rapping, do you know much about the OnlyFans era?
No, I don't.
You never dabbled and dabbed a little bit?
No.
Okay.
No, I was one of my homegirls had posted. Well, I thought she had posted that she was doing the OnlyFans, but it wasn't even her. Somebody had hacked her page, and they was like, "I'm finna start." And I was like, "Bitch, they almost got my money."
Dang.
So she was like, "What?" So no, I haven't really dipped and dabbled in that, but I wanted to start an OnlyFans, but it wasn't gonna be like the norm OnlyFans. I have a lot of stuff that I do like behind the scenes. I was gonna take the Cardi route with the OnlyFans.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. You can do OnlyFans or Patreon. Both of those I feel like are good platforms, because what I like to preach is that it's not just sexual.
Right.
Like, I talk a lot on mine. That's why they wanted me to start a podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I had like stuff, well, not had, but have stuff like, I have exclusive, like, behind the scenes stuff that people don't necessarily always get to see. So it's like some real like exclusive stuff that I have, and I'm like, that'll be a place. It's like a metaphor, like the OnlyFans. Some people view it as this one thing, but I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna turn it into this.
Yeah.
Where only my fans, like you pay for the subscription to see like what I really be doing. It's like a closer look into my world type of thing. I feel like that would really work out. Yeah.
We need more of that, because those pages, I feel like it will start off a little bit slow, but once it gets traction, because it's easier to gain fans if you just opening your legs or whatever. But if you just do it the way you want to do it and really believe, that shit could work.
Yeah, and that's how I be doing, most of my stuff. A lot of people like to take the easy route out, the easy way out, go flash a couple cameras, you know what I'm saying? Do that little thing. I ain't taking nothing away from
Yeah.
nobody, but that's just not how I wanted to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not how I wanted to get it. I wanted to do my thing, dress nice, dress well,
Yeah.
talk my shit.
But you
I
still
want them
sexy.
to respect me. Yeah, I want them to respect me at the end and the beginning of the day because, like, I got some shit I need to say. I need y'all to hear it. I need you to be looking at me. I need all the motherfucking attention. I need to focus when I, what I'm saying, walk in the building. That's what I need.
Yeah. Okay, so who is Casey before all this?
I was literally always been some type of way in in music.
Okay.
A musician, like even growing up as a little girl, I was in a church choir trying to lead a song or something. Like music has always been a part of my life.
Okay, so it's in you.
Yeah, it's in me. Like we used to have, me and my brothers, we was the Temptations. When we was younger, like my mom used to make us, how they did it with Jackson 5. She used to make us like rehearse in the living room, and like we used to real life get into it with each other when you singing my part. Like that's my part. Don't sing my part. So yeah, as far as music, yeah. Well, where was I before music? I was just a little embryo floating around in the sack.
Oh,
like pretty much. Cause yeah, it's been from as far as I can remember, it's been in me.
Okay.
That's why it ain't going nowhere. I can't let it go.
Okay, so let's talk about Mag.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
So first off, what is it?
Shout out to my designer.
Hey, what's their name? Shout them out.
Shout out to She's King Customs on the drip. Well, on the kicks, I designed this myself.
Oh, okay.
Because I make my own merch, but She's King on the kicks. She really got down on these and she said, mad, we push mad. So I make these hoes fucking mad. She did the kicks. I did the, you know what I'm saying? We got the custom shirts, custom masks, custom everything. Hats,
I like those shirts.
Everything. Thank you so much. Yeah, those are really dope. She really took my idea and she brought it to life. Like, she's a really creative girl. It was really dope. Okay. But mad, it just is what it is. It is what it is. You talk hoes mad.
Yeah. And what about PWA? We saw you in that video getting down and we seen it.
Yeah, because, I ain't gonna say I gotta keep it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be so aggressive all the time. Like, I am a woman. I do have a softer side.
Yeah.
So, I'm not afraid to let my softer, sensual, sexy ass side
We like out. That side.
You know what I'm saying? I am sexy, I can be fine as fuck when I want to be. So, PWA, okay, is one of the, first of all, when you go in any club in Houston, you're going to hear the original Fifth Ward Boys. They going to play that, whether it's the beginning of the club night. It's like an H-Town legendary song. So, I dropped a project, two projects. I dropped part 1, I'm So Houston Part 1, then I dropped the sequel, I'm So Houston Part 2. So, PWA was on I'm So Houston Part 1.
Okay.
Yeah, hit World Star and all that. But it was basically me paying homage to the legendary Houston's records and rappers.
Okay.
Because I did research. I went and did some of the biggest Houston songs. And I went and remixed them. So I had a lot of people telling me that I took classics and turned them into different classics. A whole other classic.
For sure.
So I was like, to be able to do that and to hear the people tell me that, like, the Fifth Ward Boys reached out to me. They was like, girl, we like that. We always wanted to hear it from a female's perspective. And I was like, what? Like, I just love the song. Yeah. Like, when I do my research, I go really in depth. I don't really like touching stuff that other people have done. Like, I like to be myself. I like to do what people are afraid to do.
Okay. When's your birthday, by the way?
September the 10th.
Oh, Virgo.
Yeah, I'm a big Virgo, big B squad.
You don't strike me as a Virgo.
I don't. Well, I strike you.
Well, maybe you got the other side that ain't came out.
Oh, I don't know. Depending on what side. I can't. It is what it is.
No, I feel like Virgos, one, they're very caring.
Yeah.
And they're very critical. But they only criticize the people they actually fuck with. Like,
damn.
That's you?
I got that bad. I'm my worst critic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm my worst critic. Like, when it comes to myself, when it comes to my work especially, I like my stuff done a certain way. I
Mm-hmm.
want to keep elevating. I don't want people, when they look at me and they see my story, I don't want them to see it as the same. I want them to see the growth. I want them to see that, I've been getting it together. I haven't just been sitting around, saying BS, and this is not something I just do in my free time. This is something that I do.
Okay.
I do this for real. Like, yeah, so I've been my worst critic, but it's a blessing and a curse because shit, I don't have to wait on the motherfucker to tell me, hey, you need to get that shit in order. Like, I'm already be on my own ass. Like,
Mm-hmm.
god damn it, I'm kind of sleeping right here. I need to get that shit in order. Like, not saying that I can't be corrected or anything like that, but as far as how I'm programmed now and how I move, like, I try to keep myself in check and I try to make sure got my
Virgos are
T's
good at that,
crossed.
and I've been with a Virgo for the past
What's
7
your
years.
sign?
I'm the sign that is not compatible with y'all, Sagittarius.
How? When your birthday?
December 18th.
December 18th. Okay, so they are totally compatible.
You think so?
Yes.
I appreciate a Virgo because when they care about me, even though it comes off as like hard sometimes,
I don't
like
know why we like that. I
I don't
don't know.
know.
We just
But y'all don't mean bad,
No, we
but
don't mean bad, but it's just like, because I could tell you something, and it might not come off. It might not come off in the nicest way, but I probably had the best intentions when I said it. Like, I didn't really mean for it to be taken for bad. Like, I just meant it as real. Like, damn, like, I didn't mean to offend you. I was just telling you. You know what I'm saying? I done been in some situations like that before, so it's not just. I don't know. It just is what it is. I can say about most stuff.
See, once I understood that,
Mm-hmm.
I could appreciate it. I have a lot of Virgos in my life.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a lot of Virgos in your life, that means y'all good.
Oh yeah, but because we're so like wild, untamed, and free.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
The Sagittarius, I know, they're the complete opposite. They're
Really
chill. Yes, they're
must be
chill.
hungry.
They're chill. They're calm. I don't know. Sagittarius is in my life are calm.
Okay, I'm a little wild.
You seem like you would be a Virgo.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, that's because I've probably been with one for 7 years. So I think we have some of each other's traits by now.
Maybe so. Cause I've been with a Sagittarius for 7.
You said what?
I've been with a Sagittarius for 7.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
We like the opposite flip.
Yeah. Dang. But I think you know when you're with your partner, you get some of their traits.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wasn't really that organized. And like you said, that's why I asked what sign you are, because you was like, well, I do my research and I do this because Virgos, they're not going to do something if it's like half-assed. Or if they don't know it, they're not going to speak on it. But when y'all know something.
Oh, yeah. We standing on it.
Mm-hmm. Standing on it for sure.
We standing on it when we know it.
So I got the being able in the past 7 years, being able to take criticism. Because I was just a really negative person and I would get in my feelings a lot.
It happens to the best of us.
Mm-hmm. But then, move on. But whatever.
Yeah, it happens.
So how did you and Lady Nate hook up?
Me and Lady Nate, let me think, years back. We've been knowing each other for years. We always supported each other. Like, before we started working so closely, we would just show up for each other. We did a couple of events. I remember one of the very first events that we actually did together because she would always show up for me and support me. And likewise, this is years back. I want to say up to maybe 5 or 6 years ago. But the very first thing that we actually did together, wait, pause and put my brakes. She brought me into radio. I ended up being her guest on her show. And right after I was her guest on her show, the people came in, I guess they had their talk or whatever, and they was like, we love her. And they offered me my own show on the platform. It wasn't even like, hey, come do this with me. She was like, girl, you want your own thing? Go ahead and do your thing. Do whatever the hell it is you want. I'm like, what? Caught the ball? Like, what? Like, okay. So, we started, like, it got even closer then, but then we did after Hurricane Harvey. Remember, everything was all messed up. Like, we just got on the phone one night, and that's so crazy because that's how it is when it's working with her. It's like we're so alike. We're so alike, and we're so in just so many different ways. But after Harvey, I mean, we was just talking. We talk with our hearts most of the time. Like, it's always about us doing something for somebody, or doing something to help somebody, or doing something to put somebody else in a, you know what I'm saying, better position, or doing. We always doing something with somebody. But we did a cakes and cuts benefits, and we had other vendors. We had a lot of vendors. We had a lot of sponsors or whatever, because after Hurricane Harvey came, I'm talking about, everything was just so messed up. We're just like, what the hell can we do to help? So we just put we basically just put all, she took her resources, I took my resources, we just put them out on the table, and we threw an event. And I'm talking about, the event was so successful. It was so successful. We were able to, clothe people, feed people, you know what I'm saying? We had just all kind of stuff going on. So, then, because like I said, we were supporting each other, been supporting each other, and, working like alongside of each other. Not actually just on the level that it is like right here today, but in some form or fashion. So, I remember I was like, oh my God, bitch, I'm pregnant. And she was like, what? She was like, what? That was right when she was getting ready to get her tour stuff together, because she was like, she wanna see the world, she wanna go tour and stuff. So she was like making all these contacts out of the States, and I'm throwing up and shit, and she's like, oh my God, girl, well, oh, and then I had the baby, and I was like, I'm not ready yet. Once she had a baby, it's just I just wasn't ready yet. And she was just like, when you ready, she was like, when you ready, shit, I'm here. And while I was pregnant and stuff, like I said, I was doing the radio stuff, and she had her stuff going on, and we were still, individually working. But when I got ready, I hit her up. I was like, I'm ready. And she was like, let's go. And I'm talking about, like, COVID couldn't even stop us. Our show came up during COVID.
Yeah, she be on her shit.
Yeah, we were touring, actually. And I'm talking about, we went from planes to driving to on the bus. Like, they was trying to stop us, and we was just finding our ways. Like, we still finding cracks, and we still slipping our way in. Like, we still finding ways in until they just completely put us at a stop, and we just sitting there like this, like, girl, what the hell we finna do? Internet.
Yeah.
And we took the internet by storm.
See, and that's for the guests out there. They need to hear this, because they make too many damn excuses.
Oh yeah,
ain't no room for excuses.
We don't really make too many excuses. Like, not even saying that we're perfect people. We're not perfect, but the excuses pretty much say them. We're problem solvers. We're problem solvers. We like making moves. We like getting it done, and that's why we're effective.
Okay, so tell me about y'all's podcast together.
Okay, so we have a music review. Review, so it's strictly for, it's strictly for the artist industry connection.
Okay. Because
we simply take our platform that we have together, then we take our individual, she's on the management, EB curator side, and me, I'm an artist, and on the, we got the independent label and stuff like that. So we basically just take both of those worlds and we merge them together, and we sit here just like this, and we interact with our fans online, just like the webcam girl stuff that you do. So we interact with the people online, so we interact with our followers, and everybody. And as a musician, like you was telling me earlier, how all those people were telling you, you talk so good and you do this and you do that, and like you should have your own, podcast. Yeah. So it was basically a lot of people, because I'm an artist to the core. Like, I would stay up on music reviews and studying and listening to other DJs, and people with big names, and I'd be submitting my music, and just to really, as an artist, all you really want to do, you really just want to be heard. You really just want somebody to hear your music and know what other people think about your music. So I had someone tell me, they like, man, girl, you just so good. You just talk so good. They was like, you should have your own show. And I'm talking about, by the time they pulled us off a tour, we were sitting there just like this. I'm like, how about we do, you know what I'm saying, this? And she was like, hell yeah, because we need to do something. Like COVID just came and just like put everything to a stop. But we had that conversation and we seen, you know what I'm saying, what we both could bring to the table, and it just ended up working. Like, it ended up working. It ended up taking off. Like, it was dope. It was dope to be able to do it. You know, they see us and they be like, man, y'all two women doing it. Like I was saying about the women stuff, they see us women and they like, man. And then we're not on there like talking crap about people. Everything that we do is what's the word? It's constructive.
Okay.
It's constructive criticism, because I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I like every song.
Okay.
Because I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I know there's plenty of artists on different levels, and I know it's plenty of things, you know, as an artist that I would have wanted somebody to have told me instead of finding out the hard way. So, you know, I just try to be basically that person that you can talk to and get something real from.
Are they able to handle it?
Some of them can handle it. Some people, well, like when you don't like a song. Because when we don't like your song, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm trying to take anything from your artistry. But if I don't like the song, it's probably a bad mix. It's probably you offbeat. It's probably I can't hear you. Like, there's so many things. There's so many different elements that make a good song. It's not me just clowning you. And I'm not going to just be like, unless you just really can't rap, I'm not going to be on there like, bro, you suck. Yeah. Like, I'm not finna do no stuff like that. But, you know, if there's some kind of way where we can direct you or guide you into the right direction, we're gonna tell you. Or if you submit a song and it's fire, I'm talking about I'm downloading it, I'm listening to it, and I'll make you a video. Like, I ain't doing no tripping either. Like, if I love it, and there's been plenty of songs that I love. Now, our show is worldwide, being on the internet. I have 17,000 and growing on Instagram. And I think my Facebook is maxed out, but then as far as follows, I have like 6,000 follows, so it's like almost 30K, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People on just those two platforms. Like, she had her own number, so it's all adding on top of each other, like, you know what I'm saying, on top of each other, what we're bringing to the table. But it's like all those different people from all those different places, because it's not just everybody from here. The internet is so big and it's so broad. Like, so it just make it like one place where you can all come and you can all sit and you talk about music. You talk about songs, and you interacting with other musicians, and you interacting, because we have DJs tapping in, we have promoters tapping in, we have other podcasts tapping in.
Okay, I'm coming to tap in.
Yeah, we have other podcasts, because you're somebody that loves music. Like, we're just people that love music. Like, we give advice and opinions from the consumer's point of view, and then we also do it from the music business, from the music industry side too, because we're in the music industry. Okay. So we're like, you know, what you want to do with this song? Let's say you have a jamming song. We'll be like, man, this song jamming. We're like, our next word will probably be, is this song out? Yeah. You're like, no, man, it's not even out yet. We're like, what? Why is not out? The people need to hear this song. Yeah. Oh, man, I don't even know how to put it out. Oh, you don't know how to put it out. Oh, well, that's a different conversation to be had. Like, you need to hit us in the DM or something like that, because if you don't know how to put it out, we'll be able to assist you. You know what I'm saying? Putting it out, whether you want to put it out on iTunes, whether you need to register your song, or whatever level of artistry that you own. Like, oh, you got a video out, but, you know what I'm saying, your song not registered, or whatever. Like, or your song been out and it's been going crazy, in which case I'm just gonna go get it and download it. Yeah. So it just really all depends. Like I said, we talk to so many different people, and they're constantly coming in, chiming out. Okay. So, like, it's really cool. It's cool what we do, and to be a part of this. And, like, we have people that actually listen to us, because we had somebody, and I don't know if I just had too many drinks or whatever, but I guess I said something on there, and he was like, what? You hate my song? And I was like, I was like, man, you need to clean it up or something. I can't even hear you. I can't even understand what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about on this song. You need to go fix this. It sounds horrible.
Well,
I'm talking about he came back. He went and took that right back to the studio, and when redid that, I'm talking about sound like a whole different track.
Dang,
sound like a totally different track. And he KC, what you think about that? I'm like, oh, you jamming now?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't mad. Hold on, I ain't mad at you. I ain't trying to take nothing from you. I know as artists we sensitive about our shit, but I know it also could take a motherfucker to tell you to get this shit together for you to get the shit together. Because
some people just don't know.
Yeah, some people don't know. Some people are surrounded by a bunch of yes men and yes women.
Oh my gosh! So I talk about that all the time.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anybody on my team that's just gonna be like, yeah, P, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, if I'm fucking up, if I'm doing something wrong, then be like, tell me why, and then I'm gonna take it into consideration.
Yeah, you can't be coming to me from no place of. It depends on how you tell me. Like, if you telling me as somebody that care about me, you telling me as somebody that, you know what I'm saying, really want to see me win, because I'm not finna sit there and listen to nobody that, you know what I'm saying, just be sitting there just talking.
Oh, yeah.
For the talk.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody that you like, hey, man, like, real talk, like, you gonna come pull me to the side and tell me some real shit, I would listen.
Yeah.
Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. When I first started doing this shit, I had somebody tell me because I just didn't know. I was just somebody that wanted to do it. I just wanted to do it. I bumped my head plenty of times. I had niggas tell me, like, girl, you bringing me your music on a cell phone. Like, that is not the way to do it. I'm like, it's not. This shit slap. Like, you need to check this shit out. They're like, girl, get out of my DJ booth like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you telling me that? And they like, no, you need to do it this way. You need to go home. You need to go to whoever recorded this. Tell him to do it like this. And then bring it to me. And then you see what happens when you do what he tell you to do. And he bring it back. Now you getting your shit on.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you gonna take the necessary steps to be successful towards this shit? Or are you gonna sit there and cry about it and not get your shit together?
Yeah, that's true. So
that's just an example. It's one of my favorite examples because that shit really happened. Like, it really happened. I'm somebody put me right in my goddamn place. Like, what? Yeah. I just knew I had some shit, but you can have it all day long. It's about how you put it out there and how you present it too.
Yeah, that's true. So what you got going on next? What's next for you?
Y'all can expect Queen Heathen. It's coming very, very soon.
Okay, the vegan. You're vegan?
I'm vegan.
Okay, how long you been vegan?
I've been vegan. I think it'll be 3 years on Christmas.
Oh, good.
I went vegan on Christmas at the family function.
How did that happen?
Girl, you crazy. Well, my husband was vegan first, and we was trying to be vegan. And then the first vegan restaurant I went to, it made me go get a fat burger with a bunch of bacon on it, because I was like, oh, I hate it. I was like, we tripping. The first, it was so gross and disgusting, but he stuck to it, and you know, he'd be experimenting and stuff, and I'm like, well, when you start experimenting with it, I kind of want to try it again. Yeah. So I think I want to say he was vegan maybe 5-6 months strong, but then we wasn't even all the way fully vegan, because I want to say we was like vegetarian, because, you know, once you first start doing it, being vegan is not just about not eating meat. It's about, we don't consume dairy products either. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff, you know, we be reading the back of everything, because there's a lot of stuff that have milk in it. And you'll be surprised at how much stuff have milk in it. You're like, what the hell? This ain't vegan, this ain't meat though. Like, how is this? But being vegan, it was one of the ways that helped me get back into being in rap, and being able to put myself out there again. I started shedding that baby weight, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty hot. I can be seen like this. Okay, I can go like this. Yeah, I can do this. So it ended up being a lifestyle. Like, a lot of people think being vegan is a diet. It's not a diet. It's really a lifestyle. Yeah. I told her, I woke him up the other day. I was like, man, I just had a nightmare. He was like, what? I I was eating crabs and lobsters. I was eating crabs and lobsters, and I was like, I had a lot of garlic butter on me. It was like, what? I'm like, girl, you crazy.
It's the butter too.
Butter, but the best thing about it is they have plant based versions of damn near everything.
Okay, yeah, nowadays.
So I don't have to do dairy, and then I don't know, it made me research a lot more about what I was eating, because I'm not gonna lie, the thing that made us even think vegan in the first place, I was getting a lot of my food prepared, and you know what I'm saying, paying high dollar for all this food, because it wasn't, a lot of people say that being vegan is expensive. Well, I was eating expensive anyways. I wasn't eating off no dollar menus. I was eating good.